back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Mel7 Gaming, and today we're going to be playing a little Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now, I've got about 95 hours in this game, and 2 years or so when it came out, 2 years ago or so when it came out, I thought it was a good idea, just crippled by bugs. 2 years later, I feel almost exactly the same way. They're still working nonstop trying to squash bugs and not really seeming to make huge progress. It is what it is. Recently, there was a mod released that added turn-based combat, which this game should have been from day one. Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder, which is Dungeons and Dragons, a different fork of it essentially, are turn-based games. And this one should have been turn-based from day one. They opted not to do that. However, the support of the mod was such that they apparently felt they needed to add it. So they've done so. So there's a beta out, and that beta includes turn-based. So we're going to give it a try today because this is, as far as I'm concerned, is the way Pathfinder is meant to be played. Even if Owlcat disagrees. Although Owlcat also disagrees on releasing, code that has been quality tested at all. I'm not sure their people ever actually played 2 minutes of it before releasing this game. So, just the bugs are stupid. But we're going to give it a try. We are going to create a new character here real fast. We're going to go fast. We're going to pick the first character I like that wears heavy plate and has a giant sword in their hand. We're going to go main story. I putzed around for an hour or two tonight, checking out Varnhold's lot, and it's really difficult right off the bat, even on normal road. I mean, it's just like, hey, you're level 5. Here's a whole bunch of giant, what the heck are they called? Lion's head wyverns, right? And it's just nuts right away. All our damage was reduced to 0. They were rolling natural crits, and we were rolling ones solid. I do like the rolls, but yeah, it wasn't going well for us. But so we're just gonna go here. We're gonna hop in. We're just gonna make a super easy character. Here. Let me show you something else real fast before we go too far. Back. Settings. If you just come down here to the bottom, all the way down here to the bottom, turn-based mode on. That's what you need to do. So, all right. So we're gonna go new game. Main story. We're just going to play through the basic. Excuse me. I've got hiccups now. We're just going to throw the basic bit. Let's turn off the tutorial. We don't need that quite yet. Not after 95 hours. So we're just going to kind of wait for all of my extra pictures that I've loaded to finish loading. We'll scroll down here in the middle. We'll find a character we like. And off we go to the races. I've added a lot of pictures. Here, I saw some armor up here somewhere. I know I did. Yeah, that works. That guy's pretty cool too, but yeah, we'll just go with this. Easy enough. We'll go human. Doesn't really matter. He was using his right hand, so we'll leave him right-handed. He does need a beard. I guess that's as good as it gets. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't need anything too fancy. He's gonna be wearing a helmet, for God's sakes, right? So, class-wise, we're just gonna go fighter. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We're gonna go two-handed fighter. Because I think that's cool. By the way, one of the bugs, I don't know if this counts as a bug or just a mistake, is apparently I was reading through a bunch of the comments on the patch notes, and bastard swords can't be used two-handed in this game. They're only one-handed, even though that's the entire point of a bastard sword. So a two-handed fighter, for instance, won't get any bonuses with it because it counts as a one-handed sword. So our dude here, with his bastard sword, hand and a half, you can see right there, longer handle, isn't going to get much, but we'll just use a great sword or something like that. Two-handed fighter. Next. Well, obviously strength. Whoops. 18. We're going to go big on con. I think we'll go 16 on that. And what else do I want? Anything? I might go that route. We're supposed to be the leader of a whole thing, so we could potentially put a couple points into charisma, right? We're supposed to be trying to become a baron. So let's go ahead and do that. Can I go 19? And then if we end up playing this a little longer, we can use our first upgrade point at level 3 or 4, wherever it is, to go up to 20 on our strength. I think that works okay. Yeah. And we get 3 points, and I'm gonna... Athletics doesn't really help us because we're gonna be wearing armor, right? And so the armor is going to give us a negative to this. Now we do get a +4, so 1 point automatically takes us up to 8. You know what? I'm gonna take away lore nature. I'm gonna put knowledge world, and 1 point in persuasion, and we'll go something like that. I don't know. We may regret this instantly. All right, so we can do weapon focus if we want. What do we get initially? Strong grip. Two-handed fighter gains +1 bonus to CMB and CMD. I'm not really sure what they are. I think they're coordinated maneuvers, but it'd be nice if they told us. I hate abbreviations. +1 to CMD and CMD on sunder attempts and on disarm attempts. I don't know. But we're going to get +1 to our sunder attempts, essentially, as far as I can read it. Make a single attack. We double his strength bonus on damage rolls. Oh, I like that. Bonus combat feat, bonus combat feat. Okay, I was looking to see if we get, you know, a special... If we could get away without taking weapon, if we're supposed to get something else, like... So we get a bonus combat feat. What is... Oh, wait, so that doesn't give us anything crazy there. Actually, doesn't give it... Okay, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, so I'm gonna go here, and we're gonna just do Greatsword. Earthbreaker's pretty cool. But we're just gonna do Greatsword. I think that'll be fine. All right, now let's come over here. Power attack? Sure, why not? Let's go big. And then over here, armor focus, heavy. What we're probably gonna want at some point is a couple points into endurance, greater endurance, which is going to allow us to sleep in heavy armor. So I'm going to take that right now, even though Cleave and Bull Rush are pretty badass. I'm going to take that now so that eventually we can take the next one that we're going to need. And we'll go for that. So, Great Sword, Power Attack, Endurance. I think that'll work. Whoops. Caps lock on for some reason. Mellow. We'll go.
This is my path.
Brave, and we'll go lawful neutral. Lawful neutral? Nope, we'll go chaotic good. We'll play it a little closer. To be fair, I'm probably nowadays closer to lawful good, but we'll go chaotic good. All right, so there's our basic dude. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. I should have played with the colors a little bit, but at least blue was one of the main colors. He had those blue stripes on the helmet, which looks kind of cool, so we'll live with that.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
We'll go through this. I don't know how many of you have seen it before, but if you have, just skip ahead.
Where are they? This is taking forever. They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power.
Okay.
Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
There's a whole lot of story we could click through here, but we're just going to say it's clear as day and move along.
You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
All right.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare...
He doesn't say anything important. All right.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson?
Mello, pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
A book?
I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
All right. Not a bad plan, then. I'll accomplish feats and you'll write them down.
Deal. All right.
Okay. So, now we could talk to all these people. We've got Aethel here. He's obviously not going to live. Obviously, neither is he. Tartuccio, Amiri, excuse me. So anybody with a name in here is essentially somebody. Harim, everybody else is, well, an NPC, and we know what happened to NPCs. If you don't have a name... Now, She gets added later, so we can go ahead and say hi to her. Northern architecture is beautiful, but very heavy. In my native land of Kadira, palaces are furnished quite differently. There we go.
It is done.
She was added in a DLC that added Tiefling as a playable race.
Help! Help!
Lindsay bursts into your room. She looks scared. Her face is smeared with soot, and she holds a weapon in her hands. Help! Help! What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
You're not going anywhere. I have a giant hammer. It's not a great sword. However, we have a great sword. There we go. Much better, much better. I do like Earthbreakers. They are very cool. But we'll go with this, because that is what gets us. We got +5 to our crit, 11 to 21 damage. We have an AC of 15. All that good sort of stuff. So, now we are going to play turn-based. So, he moved up. He took his attack. Now it's going to be our turn. And we're just going to smack him. So, we could move. Where it turns to yellow means it's going to take additional. So if we move to green, we could still have one attack. If we move to yellow, we're just moving. It's advanced attack. Now in this case, we're just going to stay here. And we're just going to smack the crap out of him. Because we have a great sword and he doesn't. And we'll go ahead and take his stuff. I don't think we need it. What are we wearing armor-wise? We've got scale mail, which is a 5. This is a 4. No, we'll stick with our scale mail. We don't have a dex to worry about, so. Assassin's already here. Yeah, but there's a chest here and it has stuff in it. Nothing terribly important, although it might not be bad to have a bow loaded up. You never know when your only option is to shoot something. Let's verify, make sure there's nobody in this room that needs help. Make sure there's nobody at this bookcase, you know. Are you hiding behind the bookcase? No? Oh, okay, let me just borrow these. Remember, we're chaotic. It's all for the greater good. They've got someone we have to help. Look, they're running. Get them. What shall I do with this one? We'll finish him later. He won't get away. All right. So Lindsay takes a shot. This guy charges up. Misses, rolls a 1. I don't know if I'm not quite sure how to read that. I don't know if they need a 17 to get past her armor or not. We'll kind of take a look at it here. But we're just going to hit this guy hard. Take a step forward. Crush. We rolled a 9. He had an AC of 2. We did 14 damage. So we can come over here and take a look. So you can see 2d6. We attacked there. So we rolled a 9. Modifiers were 5. That gave us a 14. Target's armor class was 7. I guess with the modifiers, that means he has an AC of 2. Right? Is that how we're going to read that? And then we'll, it's the end of our turn, so we'll stop. Tartuccio doesn't do anything. Guy runs up, takes another shot at us. He rolled a 1. Oh, wait, Lindsay attacked. He's got a... Okay, well, let's just hit this guy and see what happens.
You're just in time.
I can't see it because I put something up. God damn it.
Lady Jamandi's holding speed.
Yeah. He gave us a present, by the way. I skipped through that. He gave us this ring. Gives us +1 armor class. Deflection bonus doesn't stack with other stuff, so it should get us up to 16, and it does. All right, so now we got a party. That door is locked, I believe. Yep, blocked from the other side. We'll go ahead and see if there's anything in there. I'm gonna go ahead and change the formation to this. Oh. I'm going to go ahead, cast Inspire Courage. I'm going to cast Daze on him. Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. I wanted to get Tartuccio casting as well. Yeah, Ray of Frost is okay. We'll have him do that. So, cantrips, they can kind of move and shoot, but a lot of these big spells, they can't. I'm not sure why I only get this, but okay. Yeah. I can just kind of step him off to the side, and we'll take another shot. Oh, he did 1 damage. Our days did work. Shot at that guy. I think we shoot this guy. Let's kill somebody. Yeah, she got him. Nice. Can she... And I think that's it. I think we'll just kind of leave her sitting there for now. Come up and attack here. Oh, absolutely crushed him. All right, so it says 15 and 6. So let's go ahead and take a look at our roll here. So attack bonus 6. His target armor class was 6. So yeah, it looks like the modifiers are there. So we rolled a 15, but we only had to beat a 6. So, okay, well... What's he gonna do? He's gonna shoot at Lindsay. All right, she took 4 damage. That's okay. Because she's gonna kill him, because she's a badass. Not usually. I'm actually pretty surprised that's how this turned out. But we got a bunch of health potions, so we are good. So let us go ahead, click over here to her, and make sure she gets a health potion or 2. Tartuccio's already got a couple, and we'll go ahead and put a... Yeah, we'll just kind of stack here as well. I think that's fine. The copper ring's not going to do anything for us. We don't have any better armor. Yep, we're good. Okay. Nothing else to loot in here. So on we go. Hide armor and heavy mace. Is that it? Yep. Good enough. Okay. Just something to sell. Vendor trash. Kitchen. There's a fair amount of lore books in this, and there's actually cooking recipes you can learn. Hand axe. Leather armor. Okay. Bandit's letter. We're rich. We've got unlucky after all. If we play our cards right, we'll finally be able to quit running around the woods. We'll piss on the damn boss on his gang, go to Brevoy, and live happy as pigs in shit. The point is, you must take care. You know very well what these fellows do who try to con them, and we're going to con them hard, sunshine. See, while you were away, we caught this dwarf, all dressed up like a dog's dinner. Fancy mail armor, tall tales. One could immediately see he was the city mouse. He kept on treating us like dirt. Let's see if I right-click... Can I see the whole... There we go. He kept on treating us like dirt until we'd set his beard on fire. After that, he started spilling his guts in no time. Long story short, his ancestors, Fotash or something, the ones who built the ancient tower, had hidden some real treasure inside. And you see, he decided to return there after several centuries to claim his family fortune, all alone with no guards. It made me laugh my ass off. He had no idea what the exact place where that treasure was hidden, but he brought a key to open the place, a white metal thingy, something like a cog. When the fellows heard... There's our metal cog ring. I believe this is a DLC story mission that I haven't seen before. They literally started rubbing their hands together. I thought to myself, well, what happens when we find it? The boss seizes the lion's share and we are left with meager peanuts. All things considered, I snatched the key away while the rest of the gang was sleeping and made it look like the dwarf would run away with it. The fellows have been running across the woods since then, searching for the midget, but they'll have to search real hard. I buried him rather deep. They stay away from the tower for now. What might they do with here without a key? So make use of it. When you return, do not go to the camp. Go to our place instead. I've hidden the cog in the hollow of the tree trunk. You know which one I mean? Take it. Go to the tower. Look around and find what you can open with it. You're smart. You'll manage. Take away all these dwarves have hidden, and, well, I don't have to tell you what to do next. Be careful, don't blow our best chance. Hugs. Bergen. I have a friend that always says hugs. That's funny. All right, collect all. We could equip that. I mean, it's +1, but what about her? Can she use it?
I would love to, but I can't.
No, nope, it's red. If I would have waited a second, we would have seen that. However, we will give her a dagger. So she has something. And we'll give him a mace? Sure, we'll give him a mace. Why not? Won't hurt. Oh, kitty cat.
Blood for Gorum! It's the end for you rats!
All right.
Onwards.
There we go. Now we get in. Not really sure. It says get ready for battle. I guess it's just a pause for you to wait. So they attack, she attacks. One's dead. We'll move Lindsay in here. And we'll take a shot. One of them's already dead, so we'll move Tartuccio in, and he'll take a shot. Down he goes. Okay. The barbarian's face is distorted with rage.
I'll strike you down.
Yeah, whatever she said.
Blood for Gorum!
There you go. You can always arrow over some of this stuff, so you see Gorham is the god of battle.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What? Stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
In this case, I agree with him. All right, we can take a look there real fast and see that we can't do anything about that. Whoops. See what we can loot.
March on.
Last chance, drop your weapons will spare your lives. So generous, I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug, get him. I love the fact that he just walks over his own dude. What did I do? Are there more? Kind of hungry. I don't know if he's hungry or not. All right. There's the door out. We could just run. That would be the smart thing. But we're heroes. All right, what do we got there? Potion and large potion. Person. All right. Might not be bad for us to put that on us. It's that incense. All right. And of course, he just stomped through the wall there. Apparently, we can't wear the armor suits.
No stopping now.
All right, so it takes a dex check. And let me go ahead and arrow this up here a bit. So you can see Lindsay made it because she had the best dex. Now these guys are going to cause problems for us. We're going to go ahead and cast that real fast.
Adventures. Let's make this quick.
And we'll run up. And she'll shoot somebody.
Last wishes.
And he'll shoot somebody. And he'll take a shot, and then hopefully we're close enough. Yes, we are. Down he goes. 20 damage. Miss. Got a 6, needed a 15.
This is where I step in.
Ah, she missed. Got an 8, needed a 9. Yeah, we just pause. She doesn't need to get closer.
Out of my way.
2 damage. Let's finish him.
With all your might.
Oh, we rolled a 2. Let's see, attack result. Rolled a 2, modifiers were 6, but he had a 10, so.
We won't falter.
We'll just hang out there. He didn't hit us either. We were giving Lindsay a chance to be the hero. That's my excuse. All right. All right, and that looks like we've been going for 30 minutes, so I'm going to stop this episode here. We will be back with the next episode to finish off this run through the beginning town, all right? Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.